Create a quick video. I realized that lots of people that are business owners don't realize how much they should be spending on their marketing. I had a client ask me last week, what is the normal spend that you should put back into your marketing? When we're talking about marketing, we're talking about Google business, we're talking about paid ads, websites, social media, but we're also talking about promotional items. We're also talking about community involvement. So when we say marketing, it is the bridge of how much are you spending altogether in marketing. If you don't know that number, then I would encourage you to go ahead and figure out what that number is. That way you can see if you're in alignment. So there's a couple of differences based on the type of industry that you are, also the age of the business. If you're a brand new business, you are in a high marketing peak. You should be spending a lot of money for your brand recognition. Now, obviously, every dime that you spend, you want it to come back to you for brand recognition or long-term marketing, just so that people understand who you are. So let's get into the numbers a little bit. If you want to kind of stabilize and you just want to kind of have a presence out there, we should see you spending anywhere from 2 to 5% gross revenue on your marketing. This is probably for those older businesses that are really just trying to finish paying the bills and they're looking towards retirement. So we see lots of law firms like this when they are approaching kind of that retirement phase. The next revenue bucket that we typically find is the steady growth one, or what we would call kind of that competitive, what you should be spending to really kind of stay competitive, but you're still very early in the competitive phase. You should be somewhere between 7 to 10% gross revenue when it comes to marketing. Now, if you are a startup business or you're a growth business, so when I say growth, I'm talking about roofing companies, HVAC, plumbing, even like early on law firms, you should be spending somewhere between 20% to 30% of your gross revenue. Again, I want to emphasize this is across the board, whether it's pins that you're buying with your logos, if it's thank you cards that you're sending out, website design, SEO. Really, if you are in a growth period in your business's life cycle, 20 to 30% is going to be the standard that you need to be spending. We like to take a look at that and go, where are you at today and what does your ROI look like? Because what I don't want to happen is for you to be spending 20 or 30% and whoever's marketing your business isn't producing the ROI that you should see. Typically, we're going to see an ROI of 1 to 7. For every $1 that you spend, you should be seeing $7 come back to you. So I hope this was helpful for my small business owners. We're a small business. We'd love to help you with your marketing.